told him to delete the photos.
Anyway, so tell me the truth between him or me. Who do you love? Choose who you love.
Talk to you later. The title of our first speech is Choose What You Love. Let's welcome Victor Sin to deliver his C2 speech. Victor Sin.
Good evening, everyone. Have you ever asked yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? Or do I really like my major? Or what kind of job would I like to do after I graduate? Of course, I know some of you might have already were prepared for your future or life plan. That's really good. However, when I was a college student, I was quite confused about those questions. Actually, I was majored in environmental engineering, but now I'm a second-year graduate student of applied mechanics. And you might think that, oh, you changed your major, you must have no interest in environmental engineering. Yeah, you're right, but now I find that I don't like applied mechanics either. Or more precisely, I finally realized that I don't want to be an engineer. Because I can't stand working with a computer or machine all day long. I would prefer to have a job which needs to interact with other people. In fact, during Chinese New Year, I told some of my relatives about this, and they just gave me an astonished look and said, "What a pity you have spent almost 6 years learning how to be an engineer. Why do you want to give up?" Then I put a smile on my face and say, "Hey, I'm not giving up. I just want to do what I really want." And you know, giving up is always an option, but never my choice. As a result, even though it might be harder at the beginning, since I'm going to do something unrelated to my major, I won't give up. Furthermore, my 6 years learning in engineering is not in vain. Actually, I have learned how to analyze problems in a logical way in college. Also, I'm getting used to solving problems independently in graduate school. However, I could tell by their faces that they didn't agree with me at all. Yeah, I know they might think if you follow your major to find a job, you might get a higher salary. Nonetheless, in my opinion, it's not totally correct. Because I think if you find a job just based on your major, sometimes it could only guarantee you a higher salary in your first job. And I think if you want to get a high-paying job, you need to know what you're really good at. What makes you different from others? Or how can you increase the benefits for a company? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to answer. But here comes the question. Why do we want a high-paying job? Why do we want to earn more money? Maybe we need more money to buy things we want and satisfy our desire or travel around the world. Anyway, we want to have a better life. We want to be happier. So, the most important thing in life is to be happy. It's all that matters. Therefore, if we spend almost half of our life on work, why don't we choose a job we really love? There's no need to just focus on the salary or title of our job. And if you don't know what you want, just ask yourself, if you don't need to worry about money, what would you like to do? Being an artist? Or a fashion designer? Tell me your answer. What would you like to do?
Maybe a doctor.
like 史怀哲。
Oh, that's really good. And you?
Fashion designer, maybe.
Okay, that's awesome. How about you?
Movie director.
Wow, that's good choice. Just do it. Because we're still young, there's no need to be afraid of failure. After all, 50 years from now, when you're looking back at your life, won't you feel regret if you didn't even give it a try? Moreover, I believe what you love is what you are gifted. In other words, when you're doing what you love, you're doing something you were born to do, and it makes you happy. Of course, you're more willing to devote your time on it. As a result, you get a bigger chance to succeed. All in all, please don't forget, happiness is the meaning and purpose in your life. So, just follow your heart, do what you love, and enjoy your life. Thank you very much. Toastmaster of the event.